Hello and welcome to iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. This is the final episode of UNCUT XCOM 2 Alien Hunters featuring Shen's Last Gift. After roughly 4 months of videos, we finally finished UNCUT XCOM 2 Alien Hunters. When this playthrough started, I had a relatively simple idea. I wanted to introduce a new soldier with a fleshed out backstory at the start of every mission to create a series of unique narratives that run parallel to the narrative created by the game's writers. That simple idea was one of the best ideas I ever had because it allowed me to share my own vision of what XCOM's story is supposed to be. It also allowed me to incorporate the people that watch our videos into the gameplay experience. So, for our final episode of UNCUT XCOM 2 Alien Hunters, instead of introducing a new soldier, I'm going to send off all of the old ones. Ray and J-Mo were both XCOM reserve soldiers. Now that so many members are leaving, they've been taken out of the reserves and put on active duty. They are both very excited by the chance to become heroes, symbols of hope for the resistance and the people of the world. A lot like our other soldiers. J-Mo plans on becoming known as something like an old world action hero, like Rambo with a sniper rifle, while Ray is interested in becoming known as something more prolific, a man of great wisdom, honor, and strength. And a pair of really cool sunglasses. With his old resistance group in ruins, Shane Long feels he has no choice but to stay on the Avenger and continue fighting with XCOM. Although his circumstances are forcing his hand, he feels as though fate has brought him on board and looks forward to continuing the fight against Advent until the day his newfound luck finally runs out. Before joining XCOM, Nas Hall was a vigilante with a dark sense of justice. He spent his time lurking in the slums and neglected cities of Eastern Europe, protecting civilians from overly aggressive Advent patrols. With the Avatar project in ruins and Advent in disarray, struggling to maintain its grip on the world, Nas Hall believes he can do good for people in places XCOM can't reach. He asks to be dropped off in a random city in Eastern Europe. When asked by Central Officer Bradford where he'll be going, Nas Hall passed Bradford a special transmitter and said, "I'll be in the shade. Call me when you need help." Steve Badger was a member of a special soldier training program that gave birth to 3 of our other characters, Agents Alpha, Delta, and Echo. Since being picked up by XCOM, he has grown attached to many of the soldiers he's fought with, but feels connected to the other agents by an inexplicable bond. Although he's never been on a mission with them, and is seldom seen conversing with Alpha, Delta, or Echo, he's decided to leave XCOM to follow the agents on their quest to find the surviving members of their program. They also plan on assisting civilians and resistance groups during their travels. Ragnaros the Light Lord was never a great fit for XCOM. While he was a proficient soldier, his everything must burn policy often conflicted with the ideals of XCOM. After returning to the Avenger after the final mission, Central Officer Bradford urged him to stay and continue the fight, the right way. But Ragnaros insisted he be dropped off in the same location he was first picked up. He said his work must continue. And last but certainly not least, Candlejack originally joined XCOM because his friends and family believed he could be an invaluable member of our fighting force. This wound up being true. With the impending threat of the Avatar project gone, Candel has decided to return home to his resistance group, so that he may resume his old duties as the group's main technician. And hold on just 1 second, I did not forget about our mechanical man, Argus the Cyclops, aka Havoc. Vlori, if you're still out there, thank you for watching. So there you go, that's what's gonna happen to all of these amazing badass soldiers. Ragnaros is going off to burn the remnants of Advent around the world. Steve Badger is going on a quest to find his brothers in arms, J-Mo Chu and Ray So Royal, aka King. They're just gonna be action heroes. Shane Long, he's just gonna keep fighting the good fight. Nas Hall, he's basically Batman, so he's gonna be lurking in the shadows and protecting the weak and downtrodden. and Candlejack, he's just going home. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, before we close out completely, I'd like to give a special thank you to everyone that's been participating in this playthrough. In other words, whether you've just been watching or if you've been liking, commenting, and especially if you've submitted a soldier name, I appreciate you. Without a doubt, this has been my most exciting experience as a YouTube content creator to date, and if the future is anything like this, I'm in for a really amazing ride. So, without further ado, the name of the game is XCOM 2, the name of the channel is iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.